I already know this video is going to be annoying to edit, but hopefully, because it's annoying to edit, it's going to come out better and looking good. That is not the way I wanted to move my car. What is going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Hope you guys are having a good week, had good weekends, have some plans going on, and hope everything is just good. These people are staring at me really weird. These people stare at me every time I leave my circle because my car is loud, and sometimes I'm talking to a camera and they think that's weird. So by the title of this video, we are obviously having some sort of issue with the car relating spark plugs. Now, this is a boxer motor issue for most people. And if you know what you're doing, it shouldn't be that much of an issue. But my car is turning out to be more of an issue than, we originally thought it was gonna be. So the way I'm doing this video is I was recording pretty much a day of me trying to do my spark plugs. V1 Boosted Bunny came out to help me, and we completely failed. So I'm gonna try to show clips and remember right now what clips I had of it from my other camera. So that's why I know this is gonna be a pain to edit. So pretty much, backstory of it. My car is having some sort of issue. It's not like breaking up, but it has like a rough start. Kind of sounds like it's dying a little bit in the beginning. And then sometimes like my car is feeling, it's not sometimes, my car is feeling a little bit on the sluggish side. Originally, I thought it was gonna be a complete tune issue. And I re-flashed the car and everything was running great until it started not running great again. And that was the main thing that happened. So pretty much fast forward, everyone was saying, you're gonna need new spark plugs, get new spark plugs. You're dumping mad fuel into your car because of your tune. It's fouling your spark plugs faster than a normal car normally would. So I was like, you know what? These spark plugs are rated up to 60,000 miles. I have about 30,000 miles on the car now. I've been running this tune for probably around 20-some thousand miles. It kind of makes sense that I should change them out. Because if you're just dumping fuel onto it, you're getting them kind of like wet, and they're burning extra, and it's not a good situation for spark plugs. If you're a spark plug in my car, you're not having a good time. So we went to Subaru and got some spark plugs. And I have a clip of me saying this because I was like really frustrated. So I'll show that clip. I've said this once before, and I'm gonna say it again. Getting parts from Subaru that are OEM parts, buyer beware, because sometimes they're gonna charge you a lot and sometimes they're gonna like cut you deals. These spark plugs, when I walked in there, they told me it was gonna be $26 a plug. I said, bro, I can get a better deal online if I just order them from you guys or get them on this website for $70 for a set of 4. And he goes, you know what? I'll cut you a deal, $20 a plug. So I saved like $24 because I bartered with them. That shouldn't be a thing at a dealership. So overcharging for spark plugs is one thing that's kind of like I wasn't happy about, but I got them for a decent deal regardless after all that got settled through. So the first step of like doing your spark plugs, I was watching countless videos, but every video I was watching was on a sub 17 model. I drive an 18, and apparently more of the engine got redesigned than I originally thought. I thought you would remove the injector covers, clears up space. It's still a tight spot, but you can get to the plugs with like less of an issue. And that was supposed to be the thing. V1 Boosted Bunny came up and said, all right, you're gonna need this tool, this tool, this tool. We ran to AutoZone, and he just said, I'm gonna just send it, and we're not gonna remove your injector covers because I can get my hand down there. It shouldn't be that much of a problem. So, step one is to take off the thing, take up the hood, and if you can see, I'm gonna try to get it, I don't know if I'll be able to even shoot it in there. Yeah, the plugs, the injectors, I can't talk. The coils are in here, and we don't have much space to work on them with. So that's the problem. Maybe I can get a better visual on this side of it. But they're all the way down here next to the, oh come on, right there's where we need to focus. Right there is our coil pack, and we got 2 of them. The problem is all this junk in the way. So then we got the injector out of the block, but we couldn't get it out of the car. And now this is the issue I'm really running into, that I'm gonna either need some help or have to take it to a shop to do, which I'm not trying to do, but I wanna see if you guys have any insight or input about any of this part of it at all. So pretty much, we're trying to take the injector out and we're just hitting the frame rail with it because there's not enough space to get the injector out. And the thing is, yes, you can force the injector out because they are bendable, but it was very, very, very tight in there. And I was afraid that if I just pulled that injector out, I wouldn't be able to get it back in because it would have had to, like, the way it would have had to scoop in there. And then if I can't get the injector out, let's say I can get the plug out, because the plug is like, I think they're made out of what, ceramic on the outside? They're not bendable. So we completely could not get the injector out of the car. And then every other video I've seen, they have to either drop or lift the engine. And that was something that I'm not keen on doing because, one, I don't have the equipment for it, and two, I've never done that, and that is something I'm very, very uncomfortable with doing. I don't want to have to, like, I'm afraid I'd break something and I wouldn't be able to use the car anymore. And, you know, that's a scary thing because I'm dropping an engine out of your car, out of your daily car that you're gonna need for the next day. It's kind of a scary thought. So the problem we're running into is that we can't get the coil packs out of, because the rail is in the way. So we're gonna have to figure this out tomorrow because this isn't working right now. We were planning to do it the next day, but I'm assuming he got busy because he never messaged me back. But it's fine, you know, the car is still drivable. It's just not as, like, quick and peppy as it was before, which, I mean, it's an issue, but at the same time, it's not like my car's dying, I need to do my plugs right away. I have the plugs, I actually have them with me right now, so I have them on hand. I might just call some shops to see how much they're gonna charge me to do plugs in this car, because apparently for V1, he got quoted about $700, I think he said. I read that they'll charge you $250, but I'm not really sure, so I might call up Subaru, I might call up a couple of local mechanics and see how much they'll quote me. Because if it's a $100 job, yeah, I'll pay $100 to get my plugs done because I don't think I'll be able to do it myself. I bought some tools to help me, but worst case scenario, I now have extra tools and that's not really an issue. So yeah, it was definitely a big L on this one because I really was hoping I could do it myself. I was really hoping I'd be able to get it done, but that was just like the most ridiculous design I've ever seen. Now, the clips that I showed, it was kind of hard to get light down there, but it's the way it is. The frontmost coil pack, we definitely could have gotten out. We could have done the front seal on both sides, but the back ones, just the way the engine and the frame rail are, I just didn't see it happening, and without forcing something or breaking something. And again, I could have forced the coil out, but then the issue is, well, if I force it out, it's possible I could break it too. And I'm not really trying to get new coils right now because coils are expensive. So that's my issue. Now the question is, for you people that watch my videos, I know some of you guys have BRZs and FRSs and 86s and all that fun stuff, but do any of you guys have a 17 plus model and did your plugs yourself without dropping the engine? I'm just curious if you guys have. If you guys have, please DM me or comment or something and talk to me about it, because I didn't see an easier way and I didn't see a way to do it without bending the coils completely out of place. So if any of you guys have any like information on that, please hit me up with that. I'm hoping this video wasn't too boring for you guys because it was kind of me just ranting about my problems, but I tried making it interesting with some clips that I had. So hopefully you guys like that. I have a way of making my install videos and stupid maintenance videos a little bit more interesting for you guys. So I'm gonna try some new things out, I think, just to make them more eye-catching and appealing. You know, spice it up, make the quality a little bit better. yeah, again, if you guys have any insight for me or any solutions, please let me know, because I'm really not trying to drop my engine, because that's just not something I'm comfortable doing or something I really want to do in general, because that stuff doesn't seem fun and seems kind of scary. But I'm gonna leave you guys off here. Thank you for dealing with my rants. We're about to hit 1,000. Well, about to is a subjective term, but we're the 900. So if you guys could please drop a subscribe, that would be super dope, because I really want to hit that 1,000. I really want to hit it by March. Is that gonna happen? I don't know. We were doing really well, and then, well, we weren't doing well anymore. But if you guys can just help out so we can hit that 1,000, that'd be super dope. So comment, like, subscribe, keep doing all that fun stuff, keep doing you. Catch you guys next time. Peace out. Peace.